small waist and wide hips, so I would make my own clothes because I could never find anything that fit me. And then a lot of girls would ask me where I got them from, and they started getting orders, so that's how I ended up creating a company.
So how did you get so popular so quick?
I guess I had already modeled before. I had shot with a lot of photographers in Dallas, and I'm with an agency, so I kind of built up a following from that. And then I met Michelle, and she wore my designs, and then it kind of took off from there. I was at a club Thrive in Dallas, and I was wearing one of my designs. It's called the Vivian Runner, but her bodyguards and stuff had asked me if I made, like, where I got my outfit from, and I said I designed it, so they linked us two up, and I gave her my business card, and she put me in touch with her stylist, and we've been working together ever since. I just really use like Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Other than that, I'm on Google AdWords, but the majority of it is from social media. K. Michelle did, also there's someone from Black Ink Crew, a couple girls from Bad Girls Club. I'm trying to think, Erica Mina has some designs. There's just a few of them out there. Oh, Kimbella has some as well.
Right. So you're closing any store? Any other stores?
It's going to be in 3 boutiques in Miami at the end of this month. I'm going to try to keep it to a minimum so that the clothes aren't available everywhere. I want people to, buy it and know that it's going to be exclusive and not everybody's going to have it. Well, all of the designs are custom, so whether you're small or you're large, we make it specifically to your measurements, your waist, your hip, and everything. So it really doesn't matter if you're tiny or large. It'll accentuate your curves. If you're curvaceous, it will slim them down the right way. If you're tiny, it will make it look like you have more curves. That's what the designs are meant to do.
Right. So would you ever design anything for little girls or teenagers that want some?
I haven't yet, but I'd be open to making some different designs for them. I kind of have a niche market, and that's how I've been able to make my money, so I'm going to stick to this niche market. But I mean, if someone wants me to design something for a teenager, I'd be happy to make something a little bit more conservative.
So if somebody orders clothes, how long, what's the turnaround? What's the turnaround time?
It takes about 2 to 4 weeks. If you have an event or anything that's 2 weeks away, you can just let us know and we'll make sure to make it. Otherwise, everything's custom made to their height and measurements and color request. So it's really, it takes about 2 to 4 weeks. I'm 25 and I'm from Garland, Texas. I was raised here, but I was born in St. Louis. I graduated high school in Miami, Florida, the same school that Trayvon Martin went to. And then I went to high school at California State, Long Beach. I lived out there for a few years and then I came back here.
So what are you mixed with?
I'm Filipino, Chinese, German, and Czechoslovakian.
So you said you went to school with Trayvon Martin. How do you feel about the Zimmerman situation?
Well, I didn't go to school with him, but we went to the same
high school.
Yeah,
but
I think it was horrible. Like, I mean, he was just a young kid, and I have a son who's 3. Like, that's just ridiculous for a kid to be walking, just getting. It's just horrible. Our country isn't safe. We all really need to stand up and try to do something about it.
So I've seen you in a few music videos. Like I said, the latest one with the Puka Leroy, and then I see you. Recently did some photo shoots, modeling and stuff. So talk about those 2 different situations.
Originally, that's how I kind of built my base that I market to now, is because someone had asked me to do a photo shoot with them. I did, and it just picked up from there. I kept doing more and more, and then I got signed with the agency. So I, did that on the side for a while, but now I don't really focus on that. I'm more focused on the business, but they're cool. It's cool. It's cool. I don't know. It really bothers me, but I guess some people have been imitating my designs. I don't know if a customer shows it to them and then they make it, but I just wish that people would try to be more original. It really takes a lot of hard work to draw it and sew it yourself, and then just have somebody steal it like it's nothing. So.
It's like, is it kind of discouraging when you see people steal your stuff, or you're kind of like, well, I'm the powerhouse, I'm the Jordan, the Michael Jordan of this?
I thought of it as discouraging at first, but then I tweeted it to all my followers, and they were like, oh, well, it doesn't even compare to how nice your stuff is, and your imitation is the best form of flattery. And so kind of, I was like, okay, cool. Like, my followers helped me keep it going with that one. It's all different. It depends on what the product is. Sometimes I'll use like a jersey cotton stretch. Sometimes we'll use Lyrica. Sometimes we'll use slinkies or just all different types of all different.
So like, what's the most annoying thing? What do you hate most about what you do? What annoys you the most?
The worst part is probably like all I'm trying to do, because I hired a staff. I hired 2 customer service representatives, a shipping manager. So the worst part, and like all my seamstresses. So the worst part of it is for me is when customers are like coming on my Twitter and asking me, hey, where's my order? Hey, where's this, where's that? And all I'm trying to do is every day is just hire more staff, manage the business, pay the employees, run the business end of it. And it's very hard for me when they ask me to do to look into their order. If they would just email the right number, we could get them taken care of like right away. No, I'm not in a relationship. I talk to people, but I'm not seriously dating.
So like, what is your whole intake on marriage?
I don't want to get married. Every marriage I've ever seen ended up getting divorced or cheated on, and I'm just too focused on my craft right now. It's not for me at this time.
So like, what's your ideal man? Like, what's your?
I'd really like, after all my mishaps before and stuff, I'd really like someone who's intelligent, ambitious, has a business. But I like African American men, and it has to be someone who's tall. So like 6'3" plus would be great. I'm 6'1" in heels, so yeah. I just want to all my goal is, all I want to do is travel, but I have a kid and I don't want to take him away from his dad or his grandparents. So all my goal is to get enough money so that I can just travel the world, bring my kid with me, have a little nanny or whatever. Or I just want to get comfortable to the point where I can travel the world. That's it. That's my only goal. I want to be able to have a condo in LA and one in Dallas and one in Miami and just be able to live life. And that's just the goal here. Whenever I first wanted to do it, because I was like, maybe I should quit my job and do this, and they were like, no, that's not a smart decision. The economy is bad, don't do it. And I was just like, okay. And I just kept doing it, and it just kept blowing it up. Yeah, but now they're all proud of me and they support me.
So how do you feel about them discouraging you?
I realized everybody does that. Like, that's the way how you know you have a good idea, is when you say you're going to do something and everybody's like, no, it's impossible. No one's ever done that before. That's not going to happen. That's when it happens.
So do you plan on having any stores out here as well?
I'm probably going to put it in, or try to link up with Guns N' Roses boutique and see if they'd like to have some of my stuff there. I spoke to the owner and she said she was interested in like their demographic and the marketing that they have. So I'd love for that to be the one store in Dallas that has it.
So what about men's clothes?
I may do men's clothes with my friend Ocho Cinco, so we're gonna kind of try to come back and forth and come up with something. He has a pretty weird fashion, so that'll be fun. Honestly, no, I don't like it at all. I don't watch it at all. It's just a bunch of garbage. Like, you could spend that time be looking at businesses, be making investments. There's like other stuff I'd rather be doing than watching people act a fool on something that's reality, and it's really not even reality. But I respect the grind though, because it's not even real, but a lot of reality stars have helped me make my business. So it's like they just build up their followers. Yeah, they're acting, but they build up their followers, then they can create another type of business and then get money from that. So I respect the grind, but I'm not just gonna watch that. One thing I just realized that was super important, and God's been trying to show me, because too many instances have been happening. Like, I went into Louis Vuitton the other day and I was gonna buy a purse. The lady, you go to Louis Vuitton because you know they're gonna give you some wine, they're gonna take care of you, it's gonna be a positive shopping experience. That's why you go there. I went there and the lady was so wrapped up in another customer that she didn't help me. And I'm sitting here with $3,000 in my hand just ready to pay it and go, but she wouldn't help me. So I was like, F this, I'm just gonna go somewhere else. I'm not shopping here. So what I realized is that's what people pay for, is for customer service and the quality of the items. So even though I don't have it perfectly where it needs to be, these particular instances have showed me customer service and the quality of the item and how exclusive it is, as long as not as everybody can have it. It's not available everywhere, it's custom. Those types of things are what keeps something unique so that nobody else can replicate it. To be honest, ever since I started sewing clothes, like, I mostly just sew my stuff all the time. I love American Apparel, their little crop tops and high-waisted pants, but other than that, I pretty much just wear my own stuff. I don't have a problem with wearing other designer stuff. If I see something, I just haven't been shopping in a while. I just make stuff. I'm just with my son all the time, to be honest with you. we just be at the park or painting or swimming or going to the mall or whatever. That's pretty much it.
So you say you're focused, you're not worried, you're not really focused on guys, correct?
I'm not really focused on guys.
No, you say you're focused, you're not really worried about guys, correct?
Yeah, not at all.
Like, you know, explain.
I don't know. I guess there is people who try to date me or whatever, but sometimes, like, I'll get caught up just working for a while, and I'll be like, oh, I forgot all about that person. And I'll look at my phone. I'll be like, dude, they've been texting me every day for like the past month, and I won't even know. Like, it's just not the time. Because I mean, with my son and everything, I get hugs. Like, he gives me flowers every day. I can sleep with somebody if I want to. I can hold them. Like, I'm just so loved and so focused and so happy right now. I'm content.
So, like, what's your overall goal with your whole clothing line?
I want to have, like, I want to get it to the point that it's like a line like Versace or like Louis Vuitton that lasts for a long time, for like centuries. I want to get it to that price point. I'm trying to get, like, I'm going to have two lines. I'm going to try to dominate the market. I'm going to have a lower price line, and then I'm going to have a higher price line where it's like, you know, foreign, like, real leather and snake skin and all that, and make like $1,000 price point to try to grab that market, and then have the bottom market as well. So that's my goal. Make a monopoly. To just go for it, just do it. Don't listen to what anybody else says. If someone says that it's not good, it's probably great. People are just going to tell you that you can't do what they can't do. So. But make a lot of contacts, network, new photographers, different people within the industry, and that's kind of how you get ahead of the game.